welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you really cool ways that you can upcycle your clothes, or you can actually repurpose your clothes. Recently David and I went shopping, so we actually like declutter our closet. We found a lot of stuff that we don't need or we don't use, so he actually got rid of like 3 bags worth of clothes. I separated all the clothes. Some of the clothes I'm going to be sending to Costa Rica to my family. The other clothes we were going to send to Colombia, and then I have a bag of clothes that I wanted to use for my Depop shop. If you don't know, I actually upcycle a lot of clothes and resell it on my Depop, and I just wanted to show you some cool ways that you can do that. First, let's start. Let's get on this video. So first, a lot of things you can crop. I feel like cropping an item just gives it a whole new look. David got rid of a bunch of sweaters like these, and they were long sweaters, and literally all I did was crop it, and they look so good and they fit so nice. So instead of getting rid of it, I just cropped them, and then now I have a bunch of cute little cropped sweaters, which I absolutely love. Another thing you can do, which is actually really popular right now, tie-dye your clothes with bleach. I tried it for the first time like 2 days ago, and I am obsessed. They look so good. They turned out so amazing. So this is one of the shirts that I actually bleach dyed. This one used to be literally like a blue color, and it was long shirt, and what I did is I cropped it and then I bleach dyed it, and I made like the spiral technique with this one. For tie-dyeing your shirts like these with bleach, you want to do it the same as if you were doing regular tie-dye. You want to get your shirt moist, and then you want to do whatever technique you're doing for this. I did the spiral on this one, but I have other ones where I did like the crunched up look, and they came out so freaking good. I did like, I'm pretty sure I did like 12 shirts like this. I recommend you wear gloves and you wear a mask and you do this outside, just because bleach is so strong that my house smelled like straight bleach all day, and I'm telling you, I was freaking sick and my eyes hurt. So I recommend that you do this outside. So what you're gonna do is just literally put bleach on a spray bottle. You can also dump the bleach on it, but to get an even coating on everything, I did it on a spray bottle. So I have my everything wrapped up with my rubber bands, and I just sprayed it with bleach. It's gonna be really quick. It's nothing like tie-dye. Tie-dye takes like 24 hours for it to work, but this is gonna be really quick. You want to wash your clothes when you see that the color that you want. So you can leave it in for as long as you want. If you want more like a white look or whatever you're looking for, they literally take like, I would say 10 minutes at most for them to start bleaching. It depends on the material too, because I have some jackets that bleach completely different than others. Like I have one that's more gray, and then the other one's more orange. So it depends on what color you're looking for, but you want to wash them as soon as you see the color that you want. This one was what I was going for, and then you wash it and then you dry it, and they come out so freaking good. You guys, look at this. I also did a couple more. I did this one, which I will say the black ones are probably my favorite, because they have that, like, I don't know, like that's just such a pretty color to me. Like, what? And this one is another shirt that I actually cropped, and they are just so freaking cute. I'm selling these, but honestly, like, I want to keep all of them. I'm like, oh my god, they look so good that I want to keep all of them. And I also did this shirt right here. This one was from, we went to Tennessee. I actually left this one. I didn't crop it or anything, just because it has graphic on it and I didn't want to get rid of it. But it's about whiskey from Tennessee, and it's really cute. This is the back. So I think this is like a really cool way that you can upcycle your clothes, give it a whole new look, and then you can literally keep wearing it and they look so good. And like I said, those will actually be on my Depop shop. I'm actually selling them just because I already have a lot of clothes. I did keep some of the stuff that David was giving away, like the sweater that I cropped. I'm gonna keep that one for myself, but I do have a bunch more sweaters on my Depop shop and stuff, so all that stuff is listed. Now another way that I like to repurpose clothes is by making dog toys, and that sounds very odd, but let me tell you, when you crop a shirt, you're usually left with like a bottom piece, which is like this. So I was cropping so many shirts that I had so many bottom pieces, and I was like, what can I do with this? So I decided to make doggy ropes, which is these right here. Juniper loves them so much. I had already made this toy like a while ago, so she has her own rope, and I was like, let me just repurpose all of these little scraps and make doggy ropes. So what you want to do is you want to have 3 of the bottom pieces. You want to cut them so that you have 3 longer pieces like this one, Alright, so once you have your 3 long pieces right here, you want to do a knot at the end. And it doesn't have to be like a perfect knot just because you're going to take it apart in a little bit. But you want to do a knot at the end, let's say like this. And then what you want to do is you want to literally braid your 3 pieces. And then once you have it all braided, you want to do a knot on the other side just to hold it in place. Then after that, you can do knots whether you want them in the middle or in between the knots, however many knots you have. This one has 5 knots, so 2, 2, and then 1 right here, and you can see all the knots are actually braided as well. And then this one is a little bit bigger, so this one I only made 3 knots with them. So this is what this one looks like. And then let me just braid this real quick and then I'll show you guys. So I went ahead and braided all of it, and this is what it looks like. It's a little small just because one of the pieces was really short. So what you want to do then is cut all the extra like cloth on it, just so you know it looks very nice and pretty. So it looks like this. And then you also want to make sure that when you're doing this that it's really tight, so you're not like having a loose rope. So this is what it's gonna look like. I mean, if it was a little longer I would do a knot in the middle, but I literally can't do it. So this is what it looks like. And the good thing with these ropes is that they are literally closed, so you can wash them. So they're very like, you can keep them very clean by washing them and stuff like that. The only thing is I would be careful to not give this to your dog when they're alone and you're not there, because they could actually eat this stuff right here. But other than that, if you're playing with them and stuff like that, they will last a really long time. Like, they're really good quality, and dogs really like cloth. I don't know if you noticed, but dogs like socks, and socks are made out of cloth. So if you give them this, they can chew on it and stuff like that. They're really gonna like it because they like that texture. So I totally recommend to do this. It's super fun, and I personally love making stuff for my puppy just because I feel like I'm like, oh my god, I'm a mom, you know. I love it. So I don't mind doing all these little toys and all these little things for her. You can make the ropes as long as you want. You can make them as short as you want, little, thick, however you want. So these are all the little ropes. And another thing actually that I forgot to show you is I bleach dyed a pair of pants. You could do this with jeans too. I've seen people dye, like bleach like half of a pair of jeans and stuff like that. I actually bleached these. I had bought these pants in H&M and they were a purple color, and I could never match them, so I never wore them with anything. And I bleach dyed them and they look so freaking bomb. I love these pants. They're literally my new favorite pants. Like, they look so freaking good. But yeah, I think that's it on upcycling and repurposing clothes. So just to go over one more time, you can crop your clothes. So if you want to make a crop top, or you can even crop jeans and just make short, it just gives it a nice little lift, you know, like just cute. So I love cropping a lot of stuff, especially because a lot of the stuff comes from David, so it's already very long and big. So I like cropping it. You can bleach dye your stuff. Doesn't matter what color. You can literally do any color. You will get a really nice result. If you do like a pink, you get like a baby pink dye, you know, it will look really nice in any color. As you can see, I showed you a bunch of different colors that you can do. I would say black is my favorite. I think it looks so good. But yeah, you can bleach dye your clothes. You can also tie dye your clothes, which is really fun. If you have a bunch of white shirts that you don't use or they're dirty, you can do that. I know that a bunch of my white shirts or shirts that I bleach dye, they already had stains on them. So let's say you get a bleach stain on one of your shirts, guess what? Just bleach dye the whole thing, and that's how you solve your problem. You don't have to throw the shirt away. Just bleach dye the whole shirt and give it a whole new look, you know. I had a lot of stains on my shirts and stuff like that, so by bleach dyeing them, it makes the stain go away and the shirt looks brand new. So I mean, it really works out. And another thing you can do with your scraps after you have cropped every single shirt, you can just make doggy ropes if you have a puppy. And if you don't have a puppy, just make doggy ropes or make something. You can make bandanas, you can make hair wraps, I don't know. Get creative with it. But this is what I do with my scraps, and I absolutely love them. I'm also selling these on my Depop. If you guys want to check them out, I'm just selling them for fun, just because I don't want to throw them away and waste the cloth. I'm big on not wasting stuff, and you know, recycling and upcycling and all that stuff. So I will be selling these as well. But yeah, I will leave my Depop link down in the description. If you like anything and you want to check it out, you can. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoy, and if you want to see more ways that I upcycle my clothes and recycle and be more environmental friendly, let me know down in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on my next video.